What are we doing today?
Bloody Mary Festival.
Yeah.
The best Bloody Mary in South Walton.
Today we're going to the market shops in Sandestin's 7th annual Bloody Mary Festival.
I'm Erica, and this is David, and we are 30A Misfits. 2 transplant locals who love to adventure. Come explore with us.
Blue Mountain, Great Beach, walking on the seaside, Seagrove, water sun, all the space, seagrass, whole thing. Gotta push the clouds away.
This is why I came today, just food.
Neither David or I drink, but it ended up not being that big of a deal in this festival because it's more about the accoutrement anyway.
Best accoutrement.
The festival holds South Walton's most creative and innovative Bloody Marys, made with Distillery 98's Dune Laker Vodka and served by 15 of the finest restaurants and bars on the Emerald Coast. It was 16, but one didn't show up.
We missed one somewhere, and I can't figure it out.
It's gotta be,
I think it's one right here.
Where?
In here.
They didn't come.
Yeah, that's possible.
Paul Bizard of 30A TV asked if we would like to go, and David, having been previously and had a blast, said,
Where are you at?
I was hiding. I know you want to be in it. Blast said,
Absolutely.
Blue. It started at 11 a.m., and we were coming from Defuniak Springs, which is about a 40-minute drive down to the southern part of the county. We arrived at exactly 11 a.m., and the parking lot at the market shops could not have been more packed than it was. For additional parking, they were using parking lots in Sandestin, closer to the beach, and were running shuttles back and forth.
This is the shuttle that's going to the Bloody Mary.
To the Bloody Mary.
For some reason, we didn't grab any footage of the shuttle, but it was nothing special. We'll talk more about the tokens she handed us later. First, we just wanted to walk around and take a look at all the sights and sounds.
The balloon thing, they're tomatoes.
They had both a DJ and a band. And they were both pumping out the decibels.
Signature, we're donating $1 to a local breast cancer organization.
Proceeds from this year's event will benefit Habitat for Humanity, and they also had some other charities going as well. They even had a boat for sale, and somebody bought it, and the proceeds also went to charity.
Let's give a round of applause. They bought the boat. Woohoo!
The first booth we went to had the Bloody Mary on our thumbnail. It was just too unique not to use it as clickbait. It was not entered into the contest, but it is a regular menu item at their restaurant. I believe they called it a brunch for 2.
So we're best known for our brunch for 2.
Okay.
It's a 55-ounce Bloody Mary,
Wow.
2 Cornish game hens, fried okra, 2 Scottish eggs, olives, pickles, and avocado.
All right.
It's basically a meal for 2.
As we made our way around to each booth, we did our best to get names of the people manning each booth, along with a description of their unique Bloody Mary. If we missed somebody or spelled your name wrong, we humbly apologize.
It's a lot. I wasn't expecting it to be this loud.
It took 2 days to make it. It's made with a yellow heirloom tomato, and it's accompanied with roasted yellow squash and yellow bell pepper, and there's a slight citrus note, so there's a little bit of pineapple on there as well. It's rimmed with tahini, and just to offset the heat a little bit, we use honey. We set it on the rim.
That's pretty cool. This is the Red Bar in Louis Louis Bloody Mary. The way we serve them at the restaurant, everyone likes them. We're keeping it simple. So, you know, hit it up with a little citrus and pickle juice and boom, we're in.
Are y'all Misfits?
We are.
Okay,
Hi,
I've
guys.
seen y'all.
Yeah, it's going to be bacon infused, bacon crumbles, spicy. It has lemons, spicy green bean, a salt, cinnamon, and a cayenne pepper rim on it. And of course a piece of bacon. You can't go wrong with that.
This is why I came today, just for food. It's a good meatball.
I spent about 5.5 hours making these yesterday. It does involve sauteed onions and roasted garlic, fresh basil, and a bunch of other stuff I'm not going to tell you about. But it's made with love. This is our house, Bloody Mary, at the restaurant.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's a green tomato with a roasted poblano pepper. It's very good. Yeah, it's a different, unique, you know, trying to be outstanding, but yeah, it's good.
So this is our Niceville Hot Bloody Mary. It's a play on Nashville Hot. A lot of our chefs are from Niceville, so this is to pay homage to them. And they help me out a lot. So it's a brown sugar rim and a Niceville Hot rub that Chef Zach made for me. And then on the side is going to be our Niceville Hot chicken wing.
They have 20, each batch has 20 cloves of roasted garlic in them. We use our own mix. It is pre-made. It is literally one of the best Bloody Mary mixes I've ever tasted in my life. You can't taste the Worcestershire, you can't taste things separately, just all together. It's not too spicy. It's probably one of the best flavors in the South.
You've done everything, right? Food-wise?
Man, that sucks!
Okay.
Yeah, so this is an Italian style Bloody Mary made with an arugula pesto and truffle essence.
So, we made the Bloody Mary mix. It has boiled shrimp in it, spicy green bean, bacon, and then it's a horseradishy Bloody Mary with not a lot of Tabasco, but all homemade.
Gotta get an occasional selfie.
This is Russell and Michelle. They are also local influencers called South Walton Locals. David had seen their YouTube channel a couple of times.
After we talked with them that day, I went back and checked out their YouTube page, and then also checked out their Instagram page, and they got 16,000 followers. I had no idea.
They were also judges at today's event, but we didn't find that out until later. Had we known that, we would have been interested to find out what their favorites were. Go check them out.
What we're trying to, I don't know what, we started doing it full time, and it's not really paying for itself, but we're working on it, but we're trying to do
Same here. So, I mean, the area's blown up, and it's like there's kind of a need for it. People like want the information and stuff.
There's tons of advertising money pouring out of TV because TV's dead.
Yeah.
And there's this local thing where I'm trying to get going, you know, and everybody wants to give us food and have us eat at their place and everything. That's great. That's the first start.
But you also want to pay your bills, right?
Now I got to pay bills.
Exactly. We're literally crossing that threshold ourselves, so we feel your pain.
Because who knew the editing was going to take 80 hours a week to do editing?
Yes, yes.
And
editing is
you're
a
giving
bitch.
them a lot of business and a lot of clients. So
People forget that like once you show up and you get the free food and you film it, then you have to go home and then the real work starts. Yeah.
Right.
People are, I feel like, I'm sure you've noticed, like marketing mindsets here are a little bit behind the curve.
Always.
They're still like, they'll dump like, they won't think twice about dumping like 10 grand into a magazine ad, but then like they'll scoff at $100 for a video. And you're like, come on.
It's crazy. We have a rare thing where we gain subscribers that come here on vacation and then they keep watching us when they go home.
Yeah.
Who else has that?
Right. Yeah. The audience. I mean, and it's such a genuine audience too. It's not like unsolicited. It's not like you're just shooting spaghetti out the wall and hoping something sticks. It's like the people that follow you because they like you and they vibe with you. So It's like those are diehard fans.
Diehard fans. They want to give us money sometimes, which I haven't quite been able to get used to. The fans want to give us money, but not the businesses that we're trying to help.
Yeah. Eventually the dots will connect, so you'll be on the forefront for sure. So keep it up, guys.
Well, yeah, you too.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a pleasure meeting you guys.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you.
We'll send you all a message and stay connected.
Yeah, and I'm recording this whole time, so can I use anything?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Once we had our fill of food and drinks, we took the shuttle back to our car. And while we were at the festival, the parking lot began to empty out. So we moved the car back up to the parking lot to get some drone footage. While doing so, David heard the results start to be announced and took off running with the camera.
Our judge's choice goes to Rico.
It is a fresh kimchi mix based, and it's got some fresh ginger, some citrus in there. You blend it all out, strain it, so it's got all the full-bodied flavor, but it's real thin, so it's a little bit of an easy drinker. It's an alternative to the traditional Bloody Mary. It's a little bit more of an Asian flair to it.
Best accoutrement, as mentioned, a new award this year. So the best topping to those Bloody Marys goes to Camille's at Crystal Beach.
On top, we have a smoked jalapeno, pickled Gulf shrimp, pickled vegetables, and last but not least, a pepperdew pepper stuffed with house-made espresso bacon jam and goat cheese.
Now, this is what you voted on.
Only one booth out of everybody was able to give us a virgin drink. So we're gonna go with
well, that offered. Well, we didn't ask for them, but they're the only ones that offered.
That offered, yeah.
We got a bunch.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a +1 for them that they were able to give me one with no alcohol.
Right.
So, we got these tokens when we walked in to give to our favorite booth. And that's who we're gonna give it to.
You were the only ones that gave us a virgin Bloody Mary.
Thanks.
First place. The best Bloody Mary in South Walton, voted by each of you, is the Beach House.
A house-made mix.
Okay.
It's got a fresh lemon lime juice, Worcestershire Tabasco. We do add olive juice stars. It kind of adds a little zang to it. Today we're featuring a jalapeno cream cheese bacon wrapped shrimp as a garnish.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Please get home responsibly. We appreciate you, and we will see you next year for the 8th annual Bloody Mary Festival.
So loud. After a long time trying to get merch going, we finally decided to enlist help and partnered up with our favorite graphic designer on 30A, Aaron Sutton of Pure White Design, to make our merch the best that it can be. We've had quite a few messages asking how to help support our channel. Well, here's the answer. Have you ever wished you could find a 30A shirt that didn't look like all the others? In designing our brand, we wanted to focus on everybody that seems to be forgotten by all the other 30A brands. We're not just for the Gulf Front beach house owners. We represent the workers, the renters, the Point Washington locals, the Misfits. Something I love about the logo that Aaron designed is that it's different than, you see the Seaside t-shirt, the Rosemary Beach t-shirt, they're all pretty much the same. They all come in the same muted colors. They all have almost the same font across the front. That, Seaside or Rosemary Beach, they all look pretty similar. And while that works for them and it's pretty, it's just not us. And so we wanted something that was different, that more fit the Misfits vibe, that doesn't look like all the other ones. And I think we did that. You can find all of our merch by clicking the link provided.
If you would like to support us, and we very much need your support, and this is a good time for Christmas season, buy them.
30A Misfits. Not a tourist, not quite a local.
Good chicken wing. Honey mushroom.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off.